Yes, what's going on, people? It is your boy Linden, and guys, I can't lie. I'm a bit annoyed that I even have to make this video, but I just thought things would pass. But it keeps getting brought up over and over again, and literally people that I fought in the past, people that I could have fought, people that I maybe even looked at during the training session are starting to pop up and talk about what Jack Gibbons has been saying. So let me talk about it. Let's get into it. Guys, I have not spoken about Jack Gibbons since the interview that's on Simply Matched on the 21st of August. And the only reason I spoke about Jack Gibbons, talked about the fight, and talked about ring rust is because Jack Gibbons literally did an interview on the same page a week before. So I was asked, "Oh, what do you think about Jack Gibbons' interview?" And literally, I started the interview being like, "Oh, I respect his journey and everything." And then obviously, I get asked about the fight. And at the time, Jack Gibbons literally hadn't started training camp yet. He literally said, I think he said literally in that interview that he had a small setback, but he's looking to start training soon. He's like kind of break into it. And that's literally all I said. And I'll post a video next to this one. He put it in the comment section, talking when obviously he did his post, which everyone obviously said that, oh yeah, Lyndon's been disrespectful. He should focus on himself. The crazy thing is, guys, since that post that went out, I have had 3 fights to deal with, and I won all 3. I also did 2 long runs. I ran from Nottingham to Derby and Burton to Loughborough. And this Saturday, I'm running from Leicester to Burton, and that will be the opportunity where I'll also get to run through Jack Gibbons' hometown. Just gonna throw that one out there. Mile 13. Yeah, but so guys, I've literally been focusing on myself. Since that video, that was the only time I've been asked about it. And since then, I've literally been focused on myself, going to training every week, winning my fights. And that is the whole reason why this fight now looks bigger. It's actually crazy. Let me be honest about Jack Gibbons. Because it's crazy, obviously, now, the fight, because I've won my last 5 fights, it looks like, oh, wow, Jack's throwing himself into a really hard fight. You know, when this fight was originally made, Jack, I obviously on the Simply Match platform, I had literally lost the last 2 fights. I got beaten quite badly, quite convincingly against Martin, and obviously I lost against Tony when that fight didn't really turn up till the last round. And on the back of that, I'd only won 1 fight but since then. So you picked a fight guy with a losing record in Burton as your comeback fight. You know, it's crazy, a champion having a comeback fight. How is a guy who hasn't fought for 2.5 years allowed to have a comeback fight? Surely, if you've had that much time away, you should have fought the people who have been winning fights and winning belts. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Martin Redmond, what's his name? The guy that fought Dan Chilcott. You guys know who I'm on about. And Conor Pickering probably would have been there as well. And he got to choose a guy who was losing at the time. And you guys know me. If you literally look at my record and what I've done, let's say when I fought Lee Cook for the DSC Heavyweight Championship, guys, I think I literally drew a fight where in DSC 5 I probably should have lost, and I'd lost to Martin. And obviously that fight came up a week to go, and they were just like, yeah, Lee's opponent dropped out. We need an opponent. We think you deserve the opportunity. And I was like, when there's an opportunity to shoot for glory, that's what I'll do. There's an opportunity for me to go out and prove myself and to get that honor to potentially be the champion. That's when I step up to the plate. So even though at the time I only had 1 win, I still believed, I was like, let's give this a go. And obviously Jack, he's obviously been promoting it for the last few months. Whilst I've been stuck in other fights, focused on other opponents. He's been like, oh, I'm going to knock out this guy. I'm going to knock out this guy. Oh, guys, this is a easy win. I'm going to have this fight and then get ready to fight someone else. You can see him in comment sections, talking to Martin, talking to Tony. He's trying to set up other fights. But since then, Jack's had to sit back and watch me, opponent after opponent, watching DFC fights, watching hometown fights. He's seen me win match after match. And now, because I've gone on and won the next 4 since we spoke at that fight, now it looks like, oh, Jack has really tested himself. Jack, he's had 4 wins. He's testing against a guy who's also won his last 4. It looks like, oh, Jack, what a guy. He's coming back and he's fighting a tough opponent. When in his head, this fight was really easy. And that's why when people are now questioning his work effort and people are now, which obviously that's honestly not even deserved. Like, obviously, I said it at a point when he wasn't even in camp yet. Like, he went to camp in September 4th. That's when he made his official post, like, I'm back boxing training. But obviously, my teammates have then said it. Obviously, because he's then put it with that clip from the past, it now looks like, oh, we're all just being like, oh, that is work ethic. Jack works hard. I know he works hard. I know he's dedicated. I know he has a good team around him that won't let him slack. He's gonna be ready. Like, I fully acknowledge that. I'm fully prepared for that. But like, yeah, it's just crazy. To me, it's yeah. I can't. It's crazy. Everyone's saying like, "Oh, you're being disrespectful. Focus on yourself, guys." I've been focused on myself. I've been winning my fights. Like, let's even break down this fight. Jack has had 5 fights, 4 wins, 2 knockouts. His PR is amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. His PR is amazing because when I speak to people in the fight, they're like, "Guys, it's gonna be like your hardest fight. Like, you never fought someone like Jack." Like, my gym, obviously, a lot of people know it. Obviously, they build him up, and they're like trying to get me to think about this Jack fight before I even fight like 2 or 3 of my other opponents. Like, they've been trying to make me think about Jack for a long time. This is your difficult fight. It could be the fight where you could get knocked out, you could lose. Da 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 da. And I'm like, but I feel like if Jack's done his research, which he probably should have done because he handpicked his opponent, like he was ringside, I think, judging 2 of my fights where I'd lost. And then he calls me up for his comeback fight. So you already know he's been thinking about this for a long time. And like, it's crazy, like, to me, that yeah, then I'm also being accused of not taking him seriously. So I think my brain just had a bit of a fuzz there, but yeah, and like, sorry, look at it, 4 wins, 2 wins, 2 wins by knockout, and it's like now he's like this knockout artist, and like it's just somewhere the most feared person, and I'm like, I fought I fought amateur guys, I fought a big rugby player that was meant to beat me. I fought the guy who's been boxing for 10 years, MMA, bad knuckle, was meant to beat me and knock me out. Fight's not meant to go 5 rounds. Guys, I fought an amateur guy that boxed for his country when he was younger. I won that away show and without even knowing, boxed the guy who was an amateur champion at one point. Like, I fought guys of a good pedigree, and the only thing you guys get, from me, like, I don't claim to be the best boxer. I don't put myself on that sort of level. I never have said I wanted to go pro. You just know me. I turn up with the resources that I have, with the training that I have, and I just say I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna put it on the line. I'm competitive. I don't want to lose, and that's just how we. That's how we go. That's how we fight. Like, it's not like I have a crazy strategy that no one's ever seen. Like, in terms of how I am, like, record all our fights, training, who I'm sparring with. Like, I put a lot of content out there. Like, I'm a content creator. Like, it's very open book. Like, that's why it's the perfect opponent for Jack, because he's been able to sit back and make a game plan. I'm on Instagram Live most fights. You can listen to the corner. You can see what's going on. You can see what's being said. You can see the psychology behind it. And he should, honestly, all the time he should have a game plan from minute 1 to minute 10, because he's had that long to wait for this fight. Like, whereas I've literally come into this fight with 7 weeks after my last fight on Rage of the Cage. And yeah, this is the first time I've really looked at Jack Gibbons and been like, what do we need to do? But like, guys, yeah, I've not spoken about him since August. So it's crazy. Like, he's literally used a video for narrative, get everyone to be like, oh, Lyndon's a bad person. Like, nah. But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to the challenge. Like I say, I've talked about championship season. I know it's going to be a step up. I know that I need to be at my best. That's just goes back to saying. Jack's going to be a tough opponent. He's going to bring it fight night. But yeah, man, I'm the engine. And like I say, Jack, like I say, it's not a bad thing. It's not me being critical by saying that, like, a guy who's not been in the ring, who is publicly said these things, he's had injuries, he's not been in the ring for 2.5 years. He's had 5 fights. Guys, I've had 14 fights. I've boxed over 35 rounds. I've been in the ring 6 times this year. This will be my 7th fight this year. So how is it delusional? If people think it's delusional, me like, oh, stepping up to the challenge of fighting Jack, when it's just like, Why would I not? Like, I'm in good form. I've won my last five. Like, we're on a positive streak of momentum. It just makes sense. Like, it makes sense. Why not test myself? Why not go for that belt? Like, why not see? Like, it. And obviously, Jack will obviously come back from this fight. Whatever happens, he'll be stronger. Then go challenge new people. But it's like, if there was any time where I was gonna fight Jack Gibbons, it would be now. So yeah, and I didn't even ask for this fight. He asked me to fight him. So yeah, that's all I'm thinking right now. It's like he called me up at a time when he thought the fight was going to be easy. The fight turned harder. People started questioning him. We have neutrals that know each other. And obviously, as soon as people start asking questions and interviews, people aren't just instantly backing Jack because Jack's meant to be the big guy in the scene, but Jack's starting to be the big guy. Like, even when we were having our own press conference last year and he stormed in on Bam Bam and basically took it over, it's like he hasn't been active, and that's all that was said. Like, he hasn't been active. He's gonna have to take that ring rust off. Just because people are thinking, it's kind of disrespectful for someone to say that in that time he wasn't training. Obviously now he is training. Like, it's just the fact. Like, the fact is he's gonna have to shake off ring rust. Like, you ain't just gonna come back round 1 minute one and just be perfect and slick. No matter how much sparring you do, you can't replicate that feeling of waiting backstage, going on late into the night, and get going from the first second. Like, it's hard. It's a hard feeling. Like, I still feel it every time I get in there. So I know for him, and he has been there for 2.5 years. He's obviously had injuries to contend with other things. Like, he's gonna be feeling it. Like, that's not. That's just boxing. It's not. It's nothing disrespectful. Like, it's crazy that he got took that way. But yeah, guys, I wanted to address that because I know this is long, but yeah, I was just being quiet. I've just been focused on myself, and then this whole narrative's been drawn out, and every opponent that I've ever had now wants to be like, oh, what's Linda talking about? He should focus on himself. Guys, focus on yourselves, because like, over here, won 3 fights, been running half marathons. I'm doing my thing, man. Like, it's been a really positive second half of the year, and like I say, I'm taking a shot at greatness, and whatever happens, happens, and yeah, I'm just ready to get in there. Like, it's Jack that wants to drag this out. I just want to get in there, have another fight, and then go on holiday. Like, yeah, win or lose, man. I'm gonna get it done. Like, then 7 fights this year, and then jet off for a little bit, enjoy Christmas. That's me. I'm out.